you need to regain quickly or need to get some money so you can buy your teammates back, I'm going to show you how you can get $2,000 and a care package very quickly once you have done at least 15 of these 30 Easter eggs in the PD laptop. So you can see I have all 30 done. You need 15 to be able to do this. The first 9 are all just notes that you have to read around the map. 10 through 15 are Easter eggs, and then 16 onwards, the second half are all bunkers. So if you've been in bunkers, you probably already have a bunch of these done, but I'm going to show you how you can quickly get the first 9 done in one map. Alright, so like we said in the intro there, we're going to work on as many of the notes that we can. And just looking at this circle, what we're going to do is actually start down here in prison and work our way around as quickly as we can from there in a way that I can think of. But the first one for prison is nice and easy. There's 2 ways you can go about it, but basically you need to get into the cell blocks. So if you're coming from up here, if you go in here, it's a note right here. Hello, read the note. It's not going to read the note? Maybe because I already have. But that's the note. That is the... which one is that one? I forget which that one is, what it gets called at, but that is one of them. From there, we're now going to go along out here to the beach. And what we're looking for is a little boat. Now there's 2 different things that have the boats for them. The one is a note, and the other one is the coin. Okay, hold on, let me just get this guy here, because he's kind of annoying. Ah! Reloading. I'm gonna take his gun just sir. The next guys are a little bit easier. Loading fresh mag. Okay, so the shipwreck one, we're looking for a shipwreck. So there is a shipwreck here, but it's not going to be here this time. So it's basically just go along and look at all these boats here. And here it is here. So this one, read note. So this is the shipwreck one. Okay, so we did shipwreck. What else can we get done down here of the notes? I don't think there's any other notes here, so let's go see if we can find a bike. Actually, let's just go get the car. Based on this circle. Now, the other of the Easter eggs is the shack that's over here. There's a code to get into it. There's 2 shacks and a secret room in farmland. Are those. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head all the way up to quarry. See if we can get there in time. Oh, anyways, like I said, I'm not worrying about any kills or anything else. We're just going to try and get as many of these done so you can see how quickly you can get to 15 if you're starting from 0. Like I said, if you're open into any of the bunkers, then those will have already counted towards them for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Just staying on the pavement because just the garbage drives better on it. You definitely don't have to. And actually, I think it's even faster if you take a Mordic. You can get through a lot faster. But up here, we're looking for the building at the edge of quarry. And it's this gray one here, the silver one. Actually, I'm sorry, back here. No, where is it? Oh, there. This is the one we want. And in here, you want to go up to the 2nd floor. Or top floor, I should say. And go through here, and red door, and there's a note here to read. So that's your red door. So that's 3. Now, the other thing to look here when you're here is the graveyard, or not graveyard, the Storage Town secret locker. Sometimes the shovel for that Easter egg is here. It's not this time, but this is one place where it would be. Okay. So that is 3. So we've done. Let me just check out one of my things. We've done destruction. Or no, sorry, we've done Verdansk shipwreck. We've done red door. Okay. Secrets of the Pacific. I don't know which one that one was. I have to double check which one that one is. But either way, this is where we're at. Let's just jump out here and we'll head off to the next one. So from here, we're now going to go up here to the apartments. The next one. That's okay, we'll do that. And here we got to go up in the stairwell. And I forget which side it is, but you'll know it when you see it. So there is a couple of stairwells where this note is, but this is the one you want to come to, and there's a note here. So that is the Rose stairwell. Alright, let's continue. I want to get my car back. Alright. Over here though. I'll just get this. Okay, and now we're at the next one. You can see what's kind of traversing over here, guys. The next one we're going to do is the destruction of Verdansk. So this is a throwback to when Verdansk was first nuked, and if you know where the nuke went off, it was right in this area. I gotta find the parts to it. Oh, right there. So right in here, there should be a note here somewhere. There it is. Read the note.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Okay. So that is the destruction of Verdansk. Next, while we're over on this end, let's go to hospital. See, I know this car's not driving that great on the road. Now this room's looking to find, but I think if we go into the front door. The door's over here, I should say. You're looking for an operating room. Wonder if it's second floor. It's near the front, I remember that. Must be up a level. Or two. I know it's this direction. Ah, it's gonna be on this floor. That's the stairs. Where is it? Is it back in that one? Let's go up one more level and see here. No, that's outside, so it's not there. We'll get it, we'll get it, we'll get it, don't worry.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the
There it
sky.
is. So a note here. So it's in the tall tower, second floor, right there. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Okay, so that is on Friday. Okay, let's go to the train station. And here we want to go upstairs. And right here. This is the train station one. So this is the 5th anniversary exhibition is what this one is. Alright. Let's keep it going. Oh, I'm going wrong spot. I'm parked out here. Now, I don't think we're going to get, or actually, no, we're not going to get the next two. We get one of them, but we won't get both of them. So this one, we have to go into Graveyard. And it's right here. Probably always wondered what this is. But right here, see this loadout drop? There's a note right here. So that, oops. That is the loadout one. So that's number 6. And vintage wine. I don't know if we're going to get there in time. So vintage wine is to the west of airport. Is it? No, it's just out, so it's going to get there in time. So this is the vintage wine one, so what we're heading towards is the near TD up here to the west, the side split that's in front of it. And it's just out. Can I get it? Right here. And then you pull on that wine bottle, and you'll get some things extra as well. Alright. I think you get some cash. Did I get some cash? Yeah, I got some cash there. So that's what you get by reading that one. There's 2. So remember, there's a note, and then you pull on the wine bottle to get the full Easter egg for that one. Okay, so that is... on my channel, there is already a video on how to do the bank vault Easter egg. Those Easter eggs generally take longer to do, but we'll do a couple. I'll show you a few of them so that you have an idea if you want to do them, because it is nice to do. They're kind of fun, different challenges to do. And then you've got the 2 sheds, like I said. So you've got a shed by prison, which I showed you. There's one outside TV, one by farmland, and it's all the bunkers, which you've probably been in. So on the screen here is going to be a map that I got from Ink Slasher when he set that up, and it shows you what all the bunker codes are, or which ones are codes, which ones are cards. So the red cards or the blue cards. So those you've probably seen. When you go into the computer in PD, you usually pops out a red card. Bunker 11 is an Easter egg. Okay, now we're going to see how many of the Easter eggs. We're not going to do try for all the Easter eggs, because some of them absolutely require their own video. But we're going to do the floating doors, which is at prison, and we'll see if we can do sea treasures as well, since it's in the same area. But because we're here, we're kind of far away from it, we're going to go down and we're going to catch a helicopter and fly over to prison. So in the first half of this video, with all the notes, actually the first note that I showed you in prison was actually the Secrets of the Pacific one. So we actually did all 9 of the notes in one match. If you're doing the notes, if you do the prison one, You can probably get the prison Easter egg done at the same time. And then we're going to go to the prison shack, which is right there on the right. And then from there, we're going to go to try to see if we can get the other one done. So if you're coming here, actually let's go in the same way we went before. Can we? Oh, no, we can't. Nuts. Okay, so if you're running here, you would go in down here. There's a couple different places that you can start this Easter egg. It's not that you can, it's where you'll find it. So a reminder, so here's the note. Right here is a spot where you'll find the beginning of the floating doors. I don't think there's another spot on here, but on this, and you come into this area, if you go into any of these, right here. Okay, so see this right here. So now you have to read the note. Come on. You hear that noise? That tells you that it did it. Now you actually definitely need to make sure that you know that you memorize this. So there's going to be some doors floating now outside prison. And you need to go and shoot them in order of smallest to largest. So we're going to need to shoot number 5, 3, 1, 6, and 2 in that order. So we're going to head out and we're going to go do that. I'm going to take this so we can run a little faster. So you just come over here. And now you can see the floating doors are up there on the right. Now sometimes it's easier if you have a sniper. Is there one here? No. But, so what did we say? We need to do 5, 3. Hear that ding? That means you got them in the right order. 1. And then it should tell us right there, plus 1,000 floating doors. And then what will happen as well is a crate should. There we go. Might as well bring the helicopter down there. A crate will deploy down here for you. Don't need that again. I want that. Yeah, no, I'll just do that. Okay. So now, let's go over to the shack. So this just sort of shows you, in 2 games, you can have 15 of these done very easily. And in fact, I could have probably had 11 or 12 of these done in one game if I had done the shack here. So the shack is a code, so let me just pull that up. And it is, okay, so interact 1, 3, 5, 8, 4, 9, 2, 7. We're in, and that's done. And you get a little bit of loot here. Actually, no, I want that instead. I'd better, no, take that. Alright. Apparently I can't keep the gun that I want. Well, that's all those two? Okay, so I am taking that one then. Okay. Alrighty, and now we will go and see about these other Easter egg, which is the sea treasures. So in sea treasures, what we're looking for is another boat on the shoreline here. So here's a couple, so let's check these. And what you're looking for is a little coin that will spawn usually around here. On one of these boats. Not here, okay. There is a bunker right there as well, which we could jump into. But we won't. Is there a boat here? No. I have a feeling it's going to be this one. No, it's not. Okay. Now, of course, there's a chance that somebody else might have done it already. But we'll keep looking. I'm just going to double check that it hasn't moved. Because I eliminated somebody in a match the other day and they had it. But what you're looking for is a little coin.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is inbound. Marking 2 safe zones.
Nope. So you see why these are Easter eggs, is they're not always the easiest to grab. And if somebody else has done them, then you're SOL. I don't believe it's up here, but let's just double check. Nope. Okay. And I think that's it for these. Let me just double check here quickly. Oh, here it is. So see that right there is what we're looking for. And of course the heli blew up. So now we gotta run. And hope we make it. So now what we're looking for is this gas station right here.
Moving to my mark.
Let's grab our loadout while we're on our way. Always love that shot at the car before you get in it. It's for good luck, right? Alright, so we're back in zone now, so we can finish this one off. So once you're at the gas station here, you can go inside and you use this machine and you get that. Oh, I got a care package, cool. And a red card. So you see you can get different things like that for that. So now I can use that red card to go into one of the red card bunkers.
Care package ready for delivery.
Alright, so now that you know how to do that, you need to drop in, log in, and get your care package.
Took a round.
A utility box, maybe a streak, some perks, maybe even specialist, some money, and go frag out. Or buy your teammates back. Whichever it takes. Good luck, have fun out there. Also, again, big thank you to Inkslasher for the map for the bunkers. There'll be a link to his channel in the description below. Have fun.